T minus 50 seconds. T minus 40 seconds. T minus 30 seconds. T minus 20 seconds. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
So, welcome to Wolf Talk Podcast. I'm here with Xanity. How are you doing today?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Good. So, tell me how you got started.
I've actually been doing music basically my whole life. I'm 36 right now. I started music when I was 8 years old. I've played viola, violin, clarinet, guitar, a little piano. And then when I was 13, I actually got in some trouble, went to a juvenile detention center, and I was writing poetry at the time. This one guy, he asked me, he's like, "What are you doing?" And I was like, "Nah, you gonna think it's like gay or something." You know, he's like, "Nah, for real, what are you doing?" I was like, "I'm writing poetry." He's like, "Why don't you just become a rapper?" And I was like, "Bro, I'm a white boy from the suburbs with two good parents that are like the whitest parents you'll ever meet. I don't know how to rap. I mean, I love rap music, but I don't know how to do that." And he like showed me a little bit, but like, I kid you not, it was some of the worst stuff that you would ever hear that I was putting out. Like, it was all over exaggerated. I was like 14, 15, talking about like being in the club, spending all this money with all these girls, selling boatloads of cocaine and stuff like that. And like, nah, it was just terrible. But but when I was like 15, 16, this guy took me under his wing. His name is Steady P. He owns Indie Ground Entertainment out of Kansas City, Missouri. He kind of took me under his wing, and he was like, "You know, you got some lines here and there that are good. You know, you got some work to do." And he showed me the ropes and everything, got me my first gig, actually got me into some bars underage so I could perform. And then
Awesome.
From there on, I just started taking it serious. And I was making like your traditional like radio stripper music type stuff for the longest. But then when I got in trouble when I was in the military, I started taking it very serious. And I was like, you know what? Let me just be true to myself. Let me just be who I am and tell my story. And so from like 2014 till now, I've just been true to myself, telling my story, being a voice for the voiceless, and just trying to be positive.
So, I see you're in a contest.
Yeah. So Rolling Stone magazine, they run this contest that's America's Next Top Hitmaker. And this year I joined up. I saw an ad on Facebook, and I was like, you know, I got nothing to lose. I mean, if I do good, I do good. If I don't, then I just got to put in more work. So so far I've been doing pretty good. I've been staying pretty consistent at number 5. So they've went through a couple rounds already. It was like to knock it down to the top 20, and they just wrapped up the top 15. So yeah, I mean, it's going pretty good so far.
Are you in the one with Ray? I think, what's his name? Ray something? Ray? I don't want to butcher his name because he's probably going to kick my butt if I do. Cartagino.
I'm not familiar with the name, so I couldn't tell you.
So maybe it's a different one. But he's actually with Mo Thugs.
Oh, okay.
He's been asking me to do it, and I've been doing it every day. So, but
Yeah.
he keeps sending it to me. I'm like, I'm doing it, bro. I'm doing it. Like,
That's awesome.
Like, I'm doing it. I mean, and sometimes when he sends me the message a little too early, and I get that warning, like, oh nope, you got 10 more hours to go.
Yeah.
So you played a lot of instruments. That's no joke. Were you like in band or something?
So I always wanted to play guitar since I was younger, and my parents, they were like, oh, well, you want a guitar? Do 2 years of viola. Well, while I was doing viola, they put me in a program called the Youth Missouri String Project, which is through like the University of Missouri, and they hold like recitals and stuff like that. But through me learning viola, I was also learning violin, and they were very similar. And like I had friends that were doing it, so we kind of just like traded off and everything. And then after I did 2 years of that, they were like, "All right, do 2 years of clarinet." And so in school with clarinet, I was in the band, and then they finally got me my guitar after that. And then in high school, I took a music theory class that they taught us a little bit of piano and stuff. So
That's awesome.
yeah.
So, do you make your own beats, or do you like?
So drums is like the most foreign thing to me for some reason. I can read music, I can understand it, but every time I go to make a beat, it comes out very techno-y and very like unlike anything that I would ever rap over. So I'm like, nah, I'll just go ahead and leave it to the professionals and buy my beats.
Well, that's how everybody. We got to work together. So
Yeah.
I mean, definitely like every musician that comes on my place, they're like, dude, you're family now because you're actually working with us too. So like I'm trying to get everybody out there. Like I'm doing the best I can.
Well, we appreciate you.
So let's check out this one song that you, the Dear God Sincerely X.
Yeah.
Let's check that out. And the first time, it's gonna be the first time I heard it.
Okay.
So this will be kind of interesting. Oh wait a minute, the wrong one. There you go. So let's give it a listen.
Hey yo, Dre, there's a one right there.
Chris, you idiot! Look at what you did!
Lately I've been having private talks with God, begging him just to give me strength to hold on. Shadow boxing with myself, realize I'm not that strong. So that's why with him, yes, I choose to keep that bond. He's my human savior, with the nails up in his palms, who died for my sins, just to right all of my wrongs. He's the reason that I keep writing all of my songs. Gave me a couple songs, so now I'm biting my tongue. I ain't saying that I'm perfect, no man never was, but while I'm on this earth, I'm just trying to do enough to get me to that seat in heaven, right by that throne. If we talking eternity, I'm calling heaven home. I used to be that wild boy, no MTV, savage hippie gang, now I'm that MVP. I know some people want me dead cause they envy me, but I got the faith that the size of 1,000,000 mustard seeds. Jesus is all that I'll ever need. Yeah, blindly is the way that I choose to believe. Yeah, for humanity, my heart it just weep, and salvation is what I really do seek. I practice every single message that I preach, so he blessed me with a wife who's as sweet as a peach. Faith, hope, and love to my sons I do preach. I'm cleansed like my soul was scrubbed with that bleach. To take another's life, that ain't gangster to me. Being your family's top head, that's as gangster as can be. I'm guiding a new generation, little homie. We the same, cut the veins, yeah, you bleed what I bleed. So fear is the only thing that we have to fear. Flying on them paper planes, higher than a lid. Yes, empowerment and well wishes to all of my peers. Those to you, raise your glasses like this the new year. Whole duffel bag left, I ain't got a lot of stress. God is the one who keeps on making me blessed. I know I ain't doing all of this properly, but at least I ain't doing all of this sloppily. I had an empire since the days of Monopoly. My biggest enemy is me and I ain't stopping me. 7th letter of the alphabet, I'ma keep it G. Yes, inside a prison cell where G.O.D. set me free.
I didn't go to college.
That's amazing.
School, and now I have.
I like that one.
I appreciate you.
Like that's I love it.
I appreciate it.
So you definitely, I mean, you have rap in you.
Yeah.
So that's phenomenal. Like it, I love that. So are you touring?
I am. So it's actually a funny story behind this. So I run a annual 420 event that's called the 420 After Party, and we usually do it the Saturday after 420. This year, I had Little Flip and Jay Diggs booked to do Springfield, Missouri. This was going to be the fourth installment of it. So the guy who I booked the venue with, he had a venue. It was called the Odyssey, and he told me, we're closing this one down. We're building a brand new one that's going to hold 1,200 people. It's going to have balcony seating, a VIP room, a green room for the artists, X, Y, and Z. Made it sound really well. So I was like, cool. He charges me what he charges me. I pay him off. I pay the headliners off. And in January of this year, I had a bunch of people hitting me up and they're like, hey, on Google, it says that the place is permanently closed. And I was like, yeah, he's opening up a new venue. Don't worry about it. Like, it's across the street. It's going to have a new address, yada, yada, yada. A couple weeks before the show is supposed to happen, he hits me up and he's like, oh, I have to move you to a different venue, yada, yada, yada. Scrambling all around, and then winds up not having a venue for me, so I had to cancel the show.
Oh man.
And he tried to put all the blame on me, saying, oh, well, nobody knows who you are, so that's why you didn't sell any tickets. And so he said that, and then another promoter who I tried to work with down in Springfield, he came on and kind of had the same feelings and was like, oh, you're a nobody knows who you are, we'll never work with you, and like, just real unprofessional. So
Right, absolutely.
I reached out on Facebook. I said, hey, who's got some shows that they're doing? And so I booked 5 shows in a day or two after I made the post, and I called it the I Thought Nobody Knew Me tour. So I'm currently on the I Thought Nobody Knew Me tour. I'm just petty like that,
I don't know if out in Ohio, we have a great big artist out here. I don't know if you heard of him. He's called Brian Durst.
No. Mm-mm.
He calls himself Mr. Nobody.
Okay.
So they kind of remind me of what you said.
Well, it's kind of funny. My name before Xanity was MC such and such.
Such and such. That's awesome. So, do you have any tour? Obviously, what shows do you have coming up?
So we kicked off the tour 2 weeks ago. I did my hometown, Columbia, Missouri. And then this past weekend, I did a gay pride festival in Cape Girardeau, Missouri.
Oh, that's awesome.
Tonight I'm performing in Kansas. And then in July, I have Boonville, Missouri and Kansas City, Missouri.
That's awesome. Like, you said you're in Springfield. Are you close to?
No. That's where the show is supposed to happen. I'm actually in Columbia.
Okay. Okay. Mm-hmm. So how far away from them?
From Springfield?
Yeah.
About a 3-hour drive.
How are you? Well, Summersville. What about Summersville?
So I have friends that do shows in Summersville, but I'm not 100% sure where Summersville is at. So.
Okay. Well, Captain Jack's campground.
Yeah, I don't even know where it's at.
Okay.
I'm actually doing a show in Summersville though in October.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah.
What is that called?
It's the Spooktacular, and it's a family-friendly and 420-friendly little like Halloween event. And they're gonna have like trunk or treats. They're gonna have vendors, performances.
Oh, that's sweet.
Yeah.
All right, so that's cool. I mean, I obviously will be. I think other than Ohio, Missouri is going to be, because all my friends are either Ohio or Missouri. So I guess
it seems like everybody on Facebook here lately is from Ohio, and your guys' music scene is crazy right now.
I'm telling you, I live by. I don't know if you heard of Blossom Music Center. I live 5 minutes from it.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, that's where it's like where the big artists go, humongous artists, and yeah, I'm telling you what, traffic in here in the summertime is so insane.
I'm trying to come out. I'm trying to come out to Thornton for one of the gatherings.
Thornton, Ohio?
Yeah, one of the gathering of the Juggalos.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I want to go to one so bad. Like I've listened to ICP since I was like
Me too.
Probably 12, 13 years old. And like as I get older, like it's not really like that appealing to me anymore. Cause like before it was the whole shock value of it and everything. But like there's artists and there's songs here and there that I'm like, okay, I really like that. But so now as I am older, I kind of want to go and just have that experience of Gathering of the Juggalos, you know?
Yeah. I tell you what, I actually met that guy that I was telling you with Mo Thugs.
Okay.
It's pretty good. I mean, they're real good friends with the Bone Thugs. So I mean that's super exciting. Like, trust me, I've met so many people since I've gotten into this. It's sick. Like,
yeah.
It's like now it's like if obviously the first artist I met, I was like, fan struck.
Mhm.
But after the second time, I'm like, they're just like us. Like, it's just
for sure.
It's just, I'm like, oh, it's cool. We're family now. Hey, how's it going?
Yeah.
give them a hug. Whatever. And now it's not as bad as like fans go running and screaming. I don't do that anymore. I just
Right,
like, hey,
right.
I was like, hey, whatever. I'll see him eventually. It's okay. It's
Exactly.
family. It's so silly. I tell you what. Things have come a long way for me. Like, I've interviewed over probably 1,500 artists in the last 7 years.
That's
7
dope.
years. Yeah.
That's dope.
And there's a lot of people out there that need to be pushed out because nobody knows who they are.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what I'm doing.
I mean, we all start somewhere.
And well, a lot of people, obviously, Outlaw Nation, they're all independent. They don't sign. And I agree with that 100% because I don't believe that a record label should take your money.
Right.
Only because I had my my fiance, she got ripped off and they were taking all of her money because she had a book. She was an author and they were taking like all her money. So she wasn't getting anything.
That's crazy.
I don't agree with that at all. I mean, if you put all that time and effort to it, you should be able to get the money.
Now, I feel like if your record label is doing something for you, like if you become an artist on the level of like a Drake or a Kendrick Lamar or something, then yeah, go ahead, take your 15-20%. Like that's peanuts to me. But like us artists that are just starting out and like you're not doing anything for, don't take my money. Like you haven't done anything for me.
Well, that's why people contact me. They're like, what kind of label are you? I'm like, I'm a promoting label. I don't sign. Like, I promote. Like, I do this stuff. I have once I get everything back set up, I'll have my radio. I have an actual online radio station, and I'm actually working on getting the app to drop on Apple and Google or Android. So that way you can download it and you can listen to all the songs that people send me to put in. It's like a radio station. I actually have an app that I'm dropping on TV here in the next couple months.
Hey.
Yeah, I'm actually going to eventually. I want to travel. I want to go to shows and just stream the event and put it up on the TV. That's
you know what else be a cool thing at the shows is doing like artist interviews after their set.
That's what I'm doing. Yeah.
Heck yeah.
Yep. I'm doing this eventually. Once I get my great setting, get my own place. Eventually I want to do the interviews on TV. Obviously I don't want people to see me in a rundown motel. So,
right.
So, I mean, eventually in my own studio, I will, with good internet, I want to make sure that the interviews are up there on the TV as well. So yeah, I mean, I already got the icon for the app that you can download on TV. I already got that done.
Heck yeah.
It's getting ready. And then now I'm actually working on, I guess, I mean, I'm going to everything drop on TV, I guess, right now, because I'm actually having people send me, because everybody is all over the United States, and I'm creating my own show to where if you record like a set, like if you do a set and record it and the sound sounds amazing, like I'm actually there at the studio live with you. I will take it and do my part at the beginning and then merge your stuff in the middle. So it'll be a lot of editing on my end, and then I could put it up on TV. It'll be like watching Conan.
Nice.
So it'd be like me doing like a show, talking about any big events happening in the world, and then obviously I'll introduce you, and then next thing I know, you'll come on and play, and then that's it.
Heck yeah.
And then obviously it'll be labeled with your name on it on the TV app.
That's
and
dope.
I have full control over it because it's my app, so my stuff will never go away. Like I will keep my stuff on there. It'll be season 1 probably to 1 million.
Hell yeah.
Like I'm not getting rid of it because that's my app. I have full control over it, so I'm not deleting anything.
Yeah.
Like everybody needs to be put out there. Like I'm not gonna lie, I don't care if you're an author or an upcoming artist, actor, actress. If you want to be our business, if you want to be put out there, come on my show.
That's dope.
So definitely, I mean, if you know somebody that's eager to get their shit out there, just have them give me a ring. Like
Okay.
I'll do an interview. Like I'm down to support anybody. Like
heck yeah.
Everybody needs to get noticed. It's a family out there.
Yep.
And just the way the society is anymore, and I don't know if it's because of the government or whatever the case may be, but people just don't see family how it's supposed to be, and family needs to take care of each other. And when you're in the music industry, especially the music industry, you got to work together.
Oh yeah.
I'm tired of hearing people complain and fighting. Like, I mean, family fights, I get it, but damn, I mean, some people complain about it, and they come to me all the time and they complain because obviously I talk to everybody.
Right.
But at the end of the day, I just have to go one ear and out the other because I can't let it affect me.
Exactly.
Because I have my own job to do, and everybody needs to be promoted regardless if y'all fight or not. I can't take sides.
Right.
Yeah, because that's my job. I can't. That's not how I work.
Exactly.
So I mean, but I'm super stoked at what else you got going on? I mean, do you got merch?
Yeah, so I do have a few pieces of merch out. One is just the generic, it has my logo on it. And then I created another shirt that has a like artist rendition of Mickey Mouse's hands rolling up a joint, and it says don't be shit, smoke a spliff. And then on the back in like some hardcore or like heavy metal font, it says fuck fentanyl.
That's awesome.
Yeah. And then another thing that we got going on, so me and one of my partners, we are going to be starting a cannabis education YouTube channel called Education Connection, like a little play on the old Education Connection commercials from like the 90s and 2000s. But yeah. So we're just bringing everything, news and reviews of 420 products, and like keeping people up to date, and like promoting safe usage, responsible usage. But yeah, that's what we got going on right now.
I do play on words all the time too. I use my name like really well in words, like, and obviously you know me as Wolf, but my actual name is Fran.
Uh-huh.
And then every Friday I do Fantastic Friday.
Oh.
And then I'll be like, "Hey, you doing?" I'll be like, "I'm fabulous."
That's awesome.
Yeah, I take my name and like merge it with a lot of shit. So
yeah.
But they catches people off guard. They're like, look at me like, "Oh, I get it. That's cool." So anything else? I mean, do you have anything coming up? Like any new music coming out?
So I'm actually starting a studio with a old coworker of mine. So once that gets going, we are going to start production of my 5th album and get that out. I'm actually going to be doing a Christian hip hop album, and I want to contact a bunch of like mega churches and do a little like church tour where each Sunday I go to a different mega church, pass out free copies of my CD, get followers and fans, and just tell my testimony and all that.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So I can tell you something else I got going on too. If
What's
you
up?
want to hear it. I also have my own moonshine.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, the first flavor I have, which is already everybody loves the hell of it.
Mhm.
It's called birthday cake.
Ooh, I love me some birthday cake.
So I mean, if you want a jar, let me know, and I could probably have something sitting out your way. I mean, my moonshiners out around your area, so
Okay. Hell, if they're
Yeah,
around my area, then I can just go pick it up if they're cool. Yeah.
so yeah. We're next flavor working on is Oreo,
Ooh, that sounds good.
and then the next one we're working on is Smurf.
Ooh, what's that gonna be?
I don't know yet. You
Yeah.
gotta wait and find out. That's a secret ingredient one.
Okay.
But I did that only because I love the Smurfs growing up,
Uh-huh.
and I thought it'd be cool because you don't see it out there. So I just like tweaking things up a little bit.
Heck
And
yeah.
you know, I gotta have my own shit, right? I mean, I
Yep.
can't have what everybody else has. I gotta have to
Exactly.
tweak it up. So yeah, hopefully by the end of the year I have 5 flavors going. That's
Heck
that's my
yeah.
goal. That's my goal. And then eventually, I don't know, before the end of the year, I kind of really want to get my own beer going.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah. So I just have to get a hold of its distillery and see what I can do.
Yeah,
Hopefully by next year I will have some of my stuff in stores.
that's what's up.
Working on it. It's what I'm working on.
That's dope.
I ain't gonna tell you the flavor I have in beer.
Yeah.
You might want to try to find it now.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I got a lot of I mean, basically that's my merch. is
Right. Right.
The moonshine shit. I mean, I get the hoodies and t-shirts and stuff, but that's not selling because I'm not like an artist or anything.
Right.
So I have to look other opportunities as well.
Yeah.
You know, because at the end of the day, I gotta make a buck somewhere too. So
Absolutely.
So, I mean, eventually, I mean, like I said, once this TV app drops, I mean, obviously it's going to be like Netflix. You got to pay a monthly fee. So
That's gonna be dope though.
I'm excited. Like, when I go to events, I want to actually do a live stream, like
Mhm.
Like going to the place.
Uh-huh.
So, you know, people love that stuff, the reality of driving, and people love that. I don't know why, but I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna. It's like gonna be like a vlog. I'm gonna stream it when I go, and then travel, and then people see the cars and me driving and stuff like that. So
That's dope.
that's what I'm be working on when I start traveling. So I'm excited.
Heck yeah.
So yeah, is there anything else? Where can everybody find your stuff at?
I'm on every major music app. Just search Xanity.
All right. But I know, is this a meet and greet, get to know you and me tell you a little stuff of what I got going on? And
Heck yeah. I enjoyed my time.
so yeah, I mean, if you want to do a live performance and record it, send it to me, and then I will create my own editing and stuff like a show.
Heck yeah. I can definitely do that.
And then you'll see yourself on TV.
Nice.
Yeah, I'll let you know. I'll definitely let everybody know when it drops. Like I'll probably send you the logo, so just get a little quick taste.
Okay.
All right. So thank you so much for joining, and
No, thank you for
we'll
having
talk
me.
to you soon.
All right.
We'll talk soon, and I can't wait to see what you got going and coming up.
I appreciate you.
All right, let's talk soon.
All right.
All right, have a good night.
You too.